End of Dawn, so far, Execration, ArkAngel, Wicked Minds. This is Game 1, ladies and gents. MPL Season 2, Week 3 kicks off. And it looks like it's going to be a very standard start here again. Luna's going to be up on top lane all by herself. Got to get that level 4 early on right now, brothers.
And
so
actually, I like the draft coming out here from the side of Execration. Well, for the side of Wicked Minds, they have a lot of damage output, but Pakbet getting caught out in between two heroes. JP will get that kill. Wow.
Really, really fast first blood. Again, ArkAngel, Wicked Minds wants to be the team who goes in early. Again, Deanne going to pick up one on the side while they get the buff, by the way. Execration taking control of the bottom side of the map, top lane. Maybe kind of lost out.
And Rio here getting caught out by Z4pnu and Dian trying to block him out, but Rio going in. Z4pnu trying to punish that in, and Dian with the kill. Power of nature coming into play.
Man, that's exactly what you want with the Grok. Grok, it looks like a tank, right? But it just hurts like hell. It hits like a rock, no pun intended. Because again, Power of Nature is actually a very early game oriented skill, right? Yeah. Where you really have a lot of charge time, but if that hits, it's bang for the buck.
Yeah, and looking at the lineup of ArkAngel Wicked Minds, they should be very careful into getting into these fights, because technically, once they don't have their ultimates, they're not really fit to fight. As for Execration, they have a lot of what do you call this, displacement skills. They can get in and out, and they do have the Grok, and Grok will be the main player here for the side of Execration as long as it's as the game is in the early to the middle stages.
Exactly, and don't forget that Grok Cho combo, very very potent early on to isolate someone, could be used here by Execration to full effect. Of course, that's gonna be a question of can ArkAngel Wicked Minds actually go for a fight? Because if they don't go for a fight like what they're doing right now, it's not going to be useful. But for the meantime, of course, Trill going to be contested here by Jay. Just seen, but not heard. Of course, that's going to be one for the blue team here. And Execration, they're going for the chase it once more.
And Dian here, they're just trying to chase everything that they see from the side of ArkAngel Wicked Minds. And you can't really blame Execration. It's the name of their game.
Exactly. They want to go ahead and get the early on. That's why they picked the Lancelot. That's why they got the Grok. It's a lot of early game pressure here to stop ArkAngel Wicked Minds on their tracks. Of course, there's a lot of people collapsing right now. 3 members onto Z4pnu. Of course, he's going to have to dash out, but that's a lot of fancy footwork, 1-for-1 here. Jeff Cutie Forever takes one while he goes out. Execration still has backup on Pakbet. Oh man, ArkAngel got to go for the hills here.
And now Grok just punishing everyone for ignoring him. They went straight for Z4pnu.
They did.
Tried to take down Z4pnu. Yes, they did do it. But at the same time, you can't really expect to win that fight. So they will just go back. But Dian, not going back to the base, not regenerating his HP.
That might have been
and he was in kill range of Rio.
Yeah, that might have been a miscommunication there for Execration there. But then again, Execration, they're still in a pretty good spot. Almost 2.2k up on the gold right now. And they are pushing up towers. Looks like ArkAngel Wicked Minds trying to plan an ambush here on the top lane. Dark Knight falls onto Lunox, pops the ultimate. Z4pnu got caught by the Numenal Blast. He gets taken down by Panda.
And I like the movement here coming out from ArkAngel Wicked Minds. They're actually acknowledging that at this stage of the game, Execration has the better team fight. So what they do is they just go for the pick-offs. But at the same time, if they get forced into a fight, they get what they can, and they try to minimize their losses as well.
Yeah, and again, minimizing losses is, I think, that's something that you want to do against a team like ArkAngel Wicked Minds who wins, who tries to gain from those losses, get more gold from you. And if you keep doing that, you know, maybe you can try to lose out some of the fights, but you'll definitely win out in the macro game in the end.
Yeah. And Execration right now, they're just being very passive in my book. I mean, this isn't really the Execration we know. And ArkAngel Wicked Minds, I think they're forcing Execration to be passive.
I think so too. Because, I mean, playing aggressive in the early game kind of forces the team to just react to what you're doing. But so far, Execration, they're using the Grok wall instead to secure objectives, and they're trying to play the slow game here.
And one of the things that I've noticed from Execration is they're playing very passive Mobile Legends with their comfort heroes.
Exactly.
And this isn't really something that you see every day.
Yeah. And I'm a bit surprised Pakbet was able to get the Lunox, man. That's if he doesn't have the Lunox, he's gonna pick up that Harley for sure. So again, a lot of comfort. Maybe this Lunox is an ace, a trump card picked for them. If they lose the Harley, they'll definitely lock in or if they lose Lunox priority, they're definitely going for that Harley. And so far, ArkAngel Wicked Minds, they're just trying to catch Execration members off guard, but Execration playing very safe, like you said.
And now, with the push, enemy turret destroyed on the top lane. Lunox will get that. Dian just trying to catch everyone but Lord with a 3-mana cup. They're just trying to catch anything that they can catch right now, and Il the Tamos will go down.
Yeah, looks good here for Execration again.
Wow.
That was very slow. They're starting to become this very surgical team where they're only going for the kills when they're sure they're not going to make any losses.
That is actually the first time I saw that people, that Execration use that Grok to actually zone out people and to catch out someone. Like, the Thamos was isolated from his team, and everyone was zoned out. Like, everyone wanted to help, but at the same time, they saw the Chao just kicking their ally. Oh, nope, not gonna deal with that. Okay.
Yeah, Execration thinks like they can probably jump over the wall, but then if they do use their mobility skills to jump over it to provide backup, there's no escape anymore. So that they got kind of blocked out there. Of course, ArkAngel, they're still eyeing the top lane. Pakbet looks like he's going to be left all alone. 5-man strong here for ArkAngel. Of course, they get a tower and a kill.
Wow, Execration here just falling down bit by bit. Z4pnu is the next target here. Do they have the Divine Judgment? No, they don't. And Z4pnu will just get away casually.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be a really good play there from, again, Execration. Forcing something off the other side of the map, then taking one from another. So, again, a bit more of macro-oriented play. Because of that, almost 5,000 gold for Execration right now without any big casualties.
Dude, this is really a back-and-forth match. I mean, in terms of net worth, yes, Execration, they're getting the upper hand on this. It's like a 5k net worth lead for the side of Execration. But at the same time, AA Wicked Minds, they don't really, they're not really stopping on the aggression as well. I mean, in terms of getting a pick-off, they have the Kaya and they have the Lolita. So I think their pick-off game is superior. But to be honest, Execration,
they're not allowing that.
Yeah, and at the same time, they're not really getting the fights that they want. It seems to me that every time Execration wants a fight, someone will get picked off. Yeah,
like there's no way for them to respond. Looks like it. But they should be able to, but they're not being allowed to by Execration.
And that's the thing about Mobile Legends. Sometimes it is a numbers game.
Yes, I mean a lot of the times you're actually gonna be ahead in map control, but so far your goal is just missing out. And looks like, look at this, Execration. They're keeping 3 members of them on the run. Only 2 of them were on the front. And right now, Execration, they're just chasing ArkAngel right now. Easy kills there for Tamago for the end. And of course, they're gonna keep going and collapsing really easily. Yin Yang overturn puts him in a very good position in the middle of the lane, and they clean up house right now. Execration, they almost wipe him out. And I think they will. Oh my God, that's 2 for 5 there. Execration, they are going crazy right now.
And AA Wicked Minds, they actually had a lapse on judgment there from their side. Because think about it, Execration, that's the fight that they want.
Yeah,
and for
exactly.
Wicked Minds, you want to pick off someone first before you go into the fight. And Execration, they just play that perfectly, and I think that cost them to win that dash.
For a moment there, it's like ArkAngel Wicked Minds was like, okay, they're gubbing in. What do we do? They're collapsing in. Who do we get first? Because everyone from Execration was just moving in a very unified fashion. I really like that about them. There's like really no single target that is isolated or left out.
And at the same time, look at the damage output here from the side of Execration. It's not funneled into one hero alone.
Yeah.
It's AoE damage.
Exactly.
Like the Thorn Grows is AoE damage. The Seimei Umbrella Open is somewhat of an AoE damage.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Lunox as well has a lot of AoE damage on
There's
his
no
side.
way you can out-rotate or outflow these in terms of creeps. They're going to be always pushing up as well and winning the team fights with all of that massive AoE.
Yeah, and technically funneling all the damage into one side is the name of the game from AA Wicked Minds. They have the Hellcurt, they have the Tamos, even Rio. I mean, Rio, let's say Poker Tricks is kind of an AoE.
Yeah.
But thinking about it, you would rather put it or give it to one hero alone
Just so
than
that
to
you
scatter
can,
it
yeah.
to everyone.
So you can isolate someone with the deadly magic right
Yeah.
away, so that it'll proc an insta kill. It's gonna be insta
Yeah.
kill, right? So again, it's gonna be a big question here. The AOE is not working out for the red team here for ArkAngel Wicked Minds. But can they isolate and can they assassinate? I think that's
Yeah.
their composition, right? And that's just not happening here for the ArkAngel squad.
Do you
And-
really think that for the side of AA Wicked Minds, they're having problems in terms of damage output just because they have a lot of single target
Yeah, I
skills?
think all of them is single target, and everyone needs to be somewhere else on the map. They can't just
Yeah.
be all on one side of the map, because that's gonna open up the Execration to go for a big 4v5 and then just win out one more lane, right? So I think that's the problem here, and right now what they're trying to do, they're trying to stick together, they're trying to catch someone and burst all of that single target focus on one target. It's just that Execration's not having any of that at all.
And AA Wicked Minds, okay, this is Execration. They're probably gonna go for the Lord in a bit, so let's just stay here
Yeah.
and try to catch someone from their side. Z4pnu is the closest one there, and Lord trying to knock up two heroes, but he will only get one. And Dian, Numenon Blast will hit. Oh, will
Will hit
actually
air.
not hit anyone.
Oh my gosh, and of course because of that, JP goes down. Next one to fall will be Pakbet, but looks like they don't care. Execration, they're happy to take that trade. Z4pnu's already moving up to the mid lane around that buff area. They're already starting to get pushing right away.
And look at Z4pnu just, okay, you want to fight? I'll push. I'll push.
Exactly.
It's my advantage against you guys.
Exactly.
And Dian with the power of nature, he just take the Harley down.
Just as we called it, 4v5 for Execration while someone goes for the split. Again, that's what happens when you try to go for a single target composition like ArkAngel does against Execration, where everyone is just mobile and everyone is just on the same page. Right now, Jay tries to go for a Lord take, but he will be taken off himself. Numenon Blast charge and hits apparently nothing.
Yeah, his try won't be in vain though, because he got the Kagura, but I mean, at this stage
Is that
of the
worth
game,
it though, right?
you don't really want to give any more gold to the side of Execration. Because thinking about it, Execration earlier only had a 5k lead.
Exactly.
That means that is only like, what, 2 items? 1 item? Now, they're at 10k. So technically, for the side of Wicked Minds, they are 4 to 5 items down in terms of the difference in items here. So, if you think about it, Execration, they're just gonna stomp around the heroes here from the side of AA Wicked Minds.
It seems to be the case right now. Top lane already fell. No answer from ArkAngel Wicked Minds. And bottom lane's already pushing up. Their Harley's there trying to answer, but it looks like he's gonna be the one who's singled out. There's a lot of tanks in that minion wave. It could be really, really big. Of course, they're gonna try to keep that alive.
Whoa!
3-man knock-up there from Lord. He picks off that Hellcurt. Of course, Numenon
Numenon
Blast
Blast.
charge, but almost hits the Grok just there. Of course, Z4pnu's still there, trying to dish out. He does.
I
Oh my
like
god,
that
I love
play.
that.
Knock up here. Jay and the others trying to run away. Panda here with the dashes. Kagura going in. Jeff Cutie forever. What a player. Just stunning out everyone. And now they are trying to go for the push. Lord here getting caught out by Deadly Magic. It will take him down. Jeff Cutie
Oh.
forever trying to run away. Slowly but surely. And right now, Execration will just get that win.
Yeah, it looks like Execration had a really good start there. Again, ArkAngel Wicked Minds had the short end of the stick with the draft. Apparently, single target focus did not serve them well right